Hi everyone, myself Bidyutlata Sahoo, working as an assistant professor in the Department of CSE, Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning at Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. This is the lecture number 36 on the course Applied Artificial Intelligence. Today I am going to discuss about various list of cells and tools for the building of expert system. These are the topics to be discussed. First, I will introduce about the list of cells and tools. What is the meaning of tools and meaning of cells? Then we'll discuss few list of cells and tools for building the expert system. This is the topic learning outcome for this topic, list of cells and tools. After the completion of this topic, students can remember the list of popular cells and tools which will add to the reader's understanding and knowledge of expert systems and their applications. So before going to introduce, let me tell you about this topic. List of cells and tools. Here no technical things are there. No understanding is there, like understanding level is not required. Just we have to remember the name of the tools. Especially we are learning this particular concept. What are the tools or cells are used for the building of expert system? So in the context of expert system in artificial intelligence, tools and cells are both used to build the expert system, but they serve different purposes and have different levels of abstractions. Already we know what is the meaning of tool and cells. Here in the context of expert system, tool is like a component and cells is like an environment. Now, I think you might have using like a Jupyter notebook, that is one environment. All the options are available. Directly we can write the code and we can execute. Because we can save the code, we can debug the code, and we can run the code also, and we can see the output also. So that is why that is called as the environment or ideally. But tool is nothing but a single component. It may be one editor, or it may be an interpreter, or it may be a debugger. It's not the complete environment. Only one task can be done at a time using the tools. That is why tools and cells both are different, but both the things are required for the development of expert system. Now, what is the meaning of tools? A tool is like a brick or a hammer, like a single component. So you can use it to build something. So a tool is a general purpose software in the context of expert system. We can say it is a software or it is a component which is used to assist in building the expert system. Especially here I have given the example, maybe the rule editors, or maybe the inference engine, or maybe the languages like Prolog. Any one component can be created using the tool. So tools may provide individual components like the knowledge editor, where the knowledge can be edited. That is one component of the expert system. Even the rule base, it is a component where the knowledge can be stored. So using one tool, we can create either rule base, or we can create the knowledge editor, or we can create the inference engine. So tools often require the programming and the configuration, because we are configuring, we want to create the one component. So definitely we need to configure that component with the help of program. So that is why programming knowledge is required. So especially the Python programming or Prolog or Lisp programming are efficient. So Lisp means the list programming, and Prolog is one of the language which is used especially in the artificial intelligence. So tools are used to build and extend expert system components. Okay, it's not only all the components together, any one or two components we can create using the tools. A cell, compared to the tool, a cell is like a ready-made house frame, which is nothing but like an ideally or an environment. Just you add your knowledge of the rules and facts and you will be done. So a cell is a complete development environment, we can say, which is consisting of, or the integration of all the components together. So instead of creating from the scratch directly, we can write the code and we can execute it and we can develop the expert system. Specifically designed to build the expert system without starting from the scratch. Cells provide all necessary components together like the knowledge base, inference engine, the explanation facility or the explanation module, learning module, user interfaces, everything will be integrated at a single environment, which would be easy for the knowledge engineers. Cells are often menu driven or the graphical driven, because already I have discussed what is the meaning of menu driven. That acts as the bridge between the user and the expert system, which are called as the user interfaces. The user interfaces are very much important in the expert system to interact with the system by the user. So that user interface, it may be the menu driven, or it may be the graphical, or it may be the character user interface also, which requires very little or no programming knowledge. Especially it is ideal for the domain experts, because domain experts, those who are expert in their particular area, they're not necessary that they should be expert in artificial intelligence. They should deliver their content in a brief way or in a better way. So that is why they are called as the domain expert. They know how to use the system. They do not know about AI, or they are not the AI engineers also. So the cells are often menu driven or the graphical driven, as well as it is used to develop the full expert systems efficiently. If you compare both the things, cells and tools, cells are used to develop the complete expert system efficiently, whereas your tools are used to build the expert systems component, not the complete expert system. Any one component we can create. It may be the knowledge base, or it may be the rules, or it may be the inference engine, or it may be the user interface, or it may be the rule editor. Any one component we can create. So if we combine all the components, then only we will get the complete expert systems for our purpose. Now we'll see the list of cells and tools. We'll discuss one by one, around 10 to 11 list of cells and tools I'll discuss now. The first one is AQUARE. So AQUARE stands for Automated Construction of Questionnaires for Intelligent Reasoning. So it is a knowledge acquisition tool and expert system cell. What is the meaning of this one? Knowledge acquisition tool means it is a component which can acquire the knowledge from various sources using interviews or from the domain experts. Only the purpose is it can acquire or it can collect the knowledge from outside. It cannot perform any other thing, as well as it is considered as the expert system cell also. It is like an environment where the complete system can be produced or can be built. It is developed to simplify the process of building the expert system. It focuses on helping the domain experts input knowledge without needing to program. It supports the rule-based reasoning, because it can handle, as it is acquiring the knowledge, so knowledge can be acquired in the form of rules. So that is why if-else rules can be applied. So that is why it supports rule-based reasoning, as well as it allows graphical knowledge acquisition via interactive forms and questionnaires. This AQUARE cell, or we can say it is a knowledge acquisition tool which integrates different components, the inference engine, the knowledge base editor, and the user interface. So it is designed especially for the non-programmers, as it is considered as a cell. So everything is inbuilt, no need to worry about how the system will be developed. So programming is not needed like a layman like us, making it ideal for knowledge engineers also working closely with the domain expert. It is used in these areas like medical diagnosis or education and business decisions and the support system also. Then the second one is the ARIT. ARIT is known for its Windows-based product development environment. It is like a cell, we can say, and it supports the Windows-based product development environment, supports product language, as well as supports it can run on Windows operating system. It provides the support for the building expert systems, AI applications, and symbolic computation. It comes with a graphical user interface and built-in debugging tools. Now you can see here the first one. The first one is the AQUARE. It was a like knowledge acquisition tool which is used to acquire the knowledge. Whereas the ARIT, it is having the built-in debugging tool. It cannot acquire the knowledge. It is having inbuilt debugging. It can debug the error. It can find out the error after running the code. And it is having the graphical user interface so that user can interact with the expert system. It includes the development tools like the editors and debuggers and interpreters. It is suitable for the educational purposes and lightweight AI applications also. The third one is ART, A-R-T, automated reasoning tool which can reason or which can process automatically. So it is called as automated reasoning tool, that is an expert system cell, or which is called as the expert system environment, which is based on Lisp programming, LISP, that stands for list programming. It supports the rule-based reasoning, hypothetical reasoning, and case-based reasoning also. Fourth one is CLIPS. CLIPS stands for C Language Integrated Production System. It is a public domain software tool which is available over the net, that is used for building the expert systems, and it was developed by NASA. It supports the rule-based, procedural, and object-oriented programming. Not only it supports it doesn't support that Lisp programming or Prolog. It supports the rule-based, procedural, and as well as the object-oriented programming also. The fifth one is the FLEX. FLEX stands for Fast Learning Expert System. So FLEX, it is an expert system cell developed for creating the rule-based expert system. And especially it is notable for its speed and simplicity. It is having more speed compared to other cells and tools, and it supports for rapid prototyping. Emphasizes a frame-based and rule-based hybrid approach also. It supports the frames, rules, and procedures. And the FLEX cell, it includes a user-friendly interface for knowledge engineers. User-friendly means which is very comfortable for the user, through which we can interact with the system. So especially it is used for the knowledge engineers. It is designed to be easily extendable with procedural code, typing typically in languages like C language. It is used in industrial applications, diagnostic tools, and training systems. It also employed in education to teach the expert system development. Sixth one is Gensim's G2. So G2, it is a real-time expert system development environment, like a cell we can say. It was created by Gensim Corporation. It is used to build the intelligent monitoring, diagnostic, and control applications designed for dynamic and time-sensitive systems like manufacturing, utilities, and telecommunications. It can handle the real-time data as well as it can respond to the changes dynamically. Especially this type of cells are used in the dynamic environment. And it is ideal for the process control, alarm handling, and fault detection, used in the industrial automation, power grid, utility monitoring, telecom network management, and intelligent manufacturing systems. Then the seventh one is Guru. Generally, the full form of Guru is General Understanding and Rule Utilization. It is a rule-based expert system cell. Now you might have observed when I'm telling all these names, it may be a tool or it may be a cell. If it is a tool that is needed to, using that tool, we can create only one component of the expert system. And if it is a cell, we can create the complete expert system by using all the components. So Guru is a type of rule-based expert system cell. Cell means it is an environment which is designed for non-programmers, because the people who do not aware about the programmer, don't know the programmer, for them it is a ready-made environment where they can they can perform the task and they can create the expert systems. It provides a menu-driven and user-friendly interface. Definitely the interface is required to interact with the expert system that simplifies the expert system development. It is designed to help domain experts build systems without needing in-depth programming knowledge, and often it is used in the education to teach the basic of expert systems. Even it is used in the decision support system, like decision support system normally it is used in the organizations to take the decision by the higher level of management. So that is why it is used in the decision support system in small scale business or administrative tasks. The eighth one is Huygens system. It is a software package for the construction of model-based expert systems in domains characterized by the inherent uncertainty. It is used for probabilistic reasoning, decision support, as well as uncertainty modeling. GUI for modeling, model building, like drag and drop tools would be there. Drag and drop interfaces would be there, like our Windows environment, for creating and editing the network. And it supports different languages like C++, Java, .NET, and Python application programming interfaces for embedding all the applications. It is used in the medical diagnosis system as well as risk assessment and fraud detection. It is the ninth one is the knowledge craft. It is an expert system development toolkit. Toolkit means it is a cell. It is not a cell. It is a single tool which is used to develop a particular component of the expert system. Especially, it is used for scheduling, design, and configuration application. The 10th one is K-Vision. So K-Vision is a knowledge acquisition and visualization tool. It runs on the Windows and DOS and Unix workstations. It is used in training and education, knowledge modeling, prototyping, decision support systems in business and management. And the 11th one is MailBot. The name it specifies, especially it is a email handling expert system designed to automate the responses and filter the messages and route the communications intelligently. Especially this type of expert systems, this cell is used to create the email handling expert system. How the emails can be handled, like it can read all the incoming emails and it replies based upon the predefined rules. First thing is it can read, like sometimes we might have observed the help desk automatically the mails we are getting. So it can read as well as it can reply based upon the predefined rules. It uses the if-else rule, if-then rule to make the decision based upon the email content like the keyword, sender or urgency. So based on these factors, it can produce the responses. Especially it is used in customer service automation, HR or help desk systems and automated frequently asked questions responders. So this is all about the list of cells and tools in the expert systems. So with this, I'm concluding the expert system video lectures on the course Applied Artificial Intelligence. So I hope you might have enjoyed this video. So next class, I will start with the topic robotics. So till then, thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.